So we're here at Mount Ainslie, and yeah, I'm going to be talking about Capital Brewing Company today. You might not see why there's a connection between those two things, but hopefully by the end of the video you'll understand. So yeah, let's get into it. So we're back here at home, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of how this video is going to work. As you can see, I've got 5 of the Capital beers in front of me, so got some of their product, and basically I'm going to make a hybrid video where I tell you a bit about this Canberra-based brand from a strategic marketing point of view, but also give you a little bit of my thoughts on their products. I thought that'd be a fun way to do this, and on top of that, we're also going to cut back and forth, going up Mount Ainslie and take in those awesome views from that Canberra icon. I'd like to talk to you guys about the market opportunity and the market segment that Capital falls into. So according to Deloitte, per capita consumption of beer has actually been declining since the 1970s in Australia, which obviously has had an effect on, a significant effect on beer production. However, craft beer sales have actually been increasing at a rate of about 10% per year. And this growing popularity can be attributed to younger generations in inner city areas. This suggests that the transition is a long-term generational shift as opposed to a temporary fad. Capital have seen this market opportunity, and they started initially selling beers in April of 2016. They also built a brewery in Fyshwick in September of the same year, which we will discuss in more detail later. Alright, welcome back to Mount Ainslie, everyone. And what we're going to be doing as we walk up the mountain is I'm going to rank the 5 main Capital beers 5 to 1. So in 5th place we have the Summit Ale, and in 4th place we have the Rock Hopper IPA. So the next thing I want to talk about are the brand elements chosen by Capital. So obviously, firstly, we've got the most important brand element, which is the name, which is clearly a nod to the location of origin of the brand, being Canberra. So as owner Tom Hortle said, the name is a reference to the area we grew up here and we love Canberra. On top of that, obviously, another important brand element is the logo. So see here, the logo. My interpretation of the logo is that it's sort of like an abstract version of sort of Parliament House / Capitol Hill. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking that one, but that's certainly what I sort of think of when I see that logo. Another brand element used well by them is obviously the packaging, as we've seen, like very consistent. You pretty much as soon as you lay eyes, on these cans, exactly what they are. Same white can theme, logo, and these different coloured bands depending on the product, makes them really easily identifiable. So I think some really smart brand element decisions have been made by Capital. I think, certainly they're likeable, they're recognisable, memorable, and for sure there's also a bit of meaning, as we said, in that name and that logo. So right, so we're back on Ainslie, and you guys know what that means. Revealing the top 3. So in 3rd place, we've got the XPA, so that's the purple banded beer. In 2nd place, I've got the Trail Pale Ale, which is the dark green banded beer. And taking out top spot, the gold medal, is the Capital Coast Ale, which is the blue banded beer. So how do Capital actually build brand equity with their consumers? Well, I would say there's 2 main ways that they do this. Firstly, their 25 hectolitre brew house in Fyshwick gives consumers the opportunity to experience the brand in a unique way. They are just as interested in providing excellent customer service as they are brewing the actual beers. Over 500 people before COVID were able to enjoy the food, drinks and hospitality of Capital, leading to a more human connection to the brand for the consumers. Furthermore, Capital also use social media posts to build CBBE. Their Instagram page with nearly 36,000 followers, is consistently providing updates on new product information or new locations that their product can be purchased. For example, they made this post when they stocked up at Manuka Oval. In addition, there are many photos and videos explaining how the beers are actually brewed, bringing the consumer closer to the product and the brand. Getting very, very close to the top now. Just a few more steps. Hang tight, we're nearly there. Amazing view. Capital have also built secondary brand associations through partnerships. The most notable of these partnerships is with Brodburger, which is a burger chain with existing restaurants in Kingston and Phillip. Brodburger have a permanent food van at the brewery, and their existing customers would have been drawn to Capital due to their connection. Furthermore, in 2018, the two companies rallied together to assist another Canberra caterer, Machan Berra, after they suffered a kitchen fire. Another partnership they have forged is with the Kalowski brothers, who dig mountain bike trails in Canberra. A video released in April 2021 involves one of the diggers, Alan Vo, stating, "The best thing to do when you down tools is to pull out a cold one from our partner, Capital Brewing." All of these partnerships build equity with consumers, especially Canberra locals. We've made it. Let's crack open a Capital Summit Ale for our efforts. As you can see, we've got Parliament House over there, which, as we said, the brand logo is potentially based on. We can also see out to Fishwick, where the brewery is. And we can also see out to the lovely Brindabellas, where the Capital origin story actually comes from. As per their website, Capital was born in the Brindabella wilderness, ripping the first tracks through snow that would become the pristine water in our beer.